Today, would you open my courtroom, please?
The State of Michigan 36th District Court is now in session with the Honorable Judge David S. Robinson Jr. presiding. Court is now in session. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning.
This is going to be fun. Let's start with Ms. Dolan. What do you have today?
Morning, Your Honor. I have tox testing versus City of Detroit.
All right, anybody here on that file?
I'm on that, Your Honor.
Who is I?
Attorney Jordan Leibowitz.
All right, then everybody else is going to the waiting room and we'll try our next one then. Next time I ask that question, the reason I say that is I've got literally 12 people here, right? And when somebody says I don't have any idea who that is. So you stay and Ms. Dolman stays, everybody else will be going to the waiting room. Okay. Unfortunately, I have to do this one at a time. I can't send everybody else there. Dolman. Mr. Brooks. Camellia. All right. Let's see. This is tox test versus City of Detroit.
Yeah. Good morning, Your Honor. Jordan Leibowitz on behalf.
Let's call your file. This is file number 21140171. Tox Test Incorporated versus City of Detroit. This is our second pretrial. The last time we were together on April the 6th, the plaintiff had failed to make the 2.3028 disclosures. Let me have your respective appearances.
Good morning, Your Honor. Jordan Leibowitz on behalf of plaintiff tox testing, P number 75779.
And good morning, Your Honor. Sarah Doman, P79128 on behalf of the defendant, City of Detroit.
Okay, let's get to the guts of the question. Did the plaintiff make the 2.3028 disclosures?
Yes, they did.
All right. Now, where are we on resolution on this file?
Your Honor, I spoke to the attorney of record this morning and he gave me an initial demand. I'm going to discuss it with my client as well as I'll have the bills sent to my adjuster that we received as part of their disclosures. And so I should be able to respond before the next hearing with our initial offer and see if we can resolve it based on the above.
All right.
Right. Yeah, nothing to add, Your Honor. We're hopeful to settle this.
Everybody's hopeful. Question is, do we get it done? Does June 1, which is a Tuesday, work for both of you?
June 1st. Yes.
What about you, sir?
Yeah, that should work. That works.
June 1st at 10 o'clock, we'll do this again. Is there anything else we can accomplish today?
Nothing further, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you guys in for coming in. We're off the record. You're free to go.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a good day.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you, Your Honor.
Good morning. I think Mr. Gothals, what file are you here on?
Good morning, Your Honor. I'm here on Discover Bank versus Norman Brock, case number ending in 332.
I hit the wrong number. You're going back to the waiting room. What is your name, ma'am?
Amelia Louie.
Yeah, I think I have Mr. Zellen here. I meant to bring him in. Let's try that. Where'd you go? All right, I think I have everybody. Let's see if we have the correct case here. Do I have both sides on St. Clair Specialty versus Camellia Louis?
I am here for St. Clair Specialty, Your Honor.
All right, let's call the case and we'll have your appearances. This is case number 2147650. The file is entitled St. Clair Specialty Physicians versus Camellia Louis. This is the date and time for our initial pretrial. Your respective appearances.
Good morning, Your Honor. James Zellin appearing on behalf of the plaintiff P69241.
And what is your name, ma'am?
Camellia Louis.
Is it your intention to represent yourself in this matter?
I didn't know I needed representation.
Well, ma'am, you have a right to represent yourself, or you can have counsel. It's your decision. But the reason I ask this is that this is not the small claims division. And the rules of evidence, rules of civil procedure, statutes, and case law that apply to that lawyer will apply to you as well. You understand that?
So can I get time to get representation?
Well, ma'am, you've had 30 days. You have a right to hire counsel. So
Okay,
this is what I'm going to do.
I
I'm
just
going
got
to,
my letter
ma'am?
for the court date Friday.
I'm sorry,
I just received my letter for the court date on Friday.
ma'am, that was sent out on April the 6th. Today's May the 4th.
Yeah, it was stamped for April the 8th, but I just got it on the 30th, on Friday.
All right. Well, ma'am, if you want to have an attorney, you can certainly do that for our next pretrial, because all I'm going to do today, since we just started, is I'm just going to open your discovery and give you a next date.
Okay.
June 1st work for both of you?
Shouldn't be a problem, Your Honor.
10 o'clock. What about you, ma'am?
I don't
It's a
think,
Tuesday like today.
I do have a doctor's appointment or a lab appointment, but I can see.
On that day?
Yeah, but I can.
No, sorry, ma'am. No, I'll move it. What about June 8th? Does that work for you, ma'am?
June 8th would be probably, it's what date of the week is that though?
It's a Tuesday like today.
Okay, June 8th will be fine.
Mr. Zeller, is that okay with you?
That's fine, Your Honor.
All right, June 8th at 10 o'clock, we'll have our pretrial and your written discovery is now open. Now, Ms. Louis, if you want to have an attorney, you have an absolute right to do that. Have the attorney file the appearance. The appearance is a document by which the attorney says he or she are in the case. You understand?
Yes,
And I'm going to mail out to both of you today. Notice our next pretrial, June 8th at 10 a.m. Your written discovery is open. Is there anything else we can accomplish today?
Nothing further, Your Honor.
Anything for you, ma'am?
no.
Okay, we'll send you on out. You guys have a great day and be safe. Thank you
Thank
both
you.
for coming in.
Your Honor.
You're off the record. Mr. Brooks,
Yes, sir.
you're here for open MRI versus Allstate?
Yes, for Allstate.
Okay, hang on. All right, Mr. Reed,
Hi, Judge. How are you?
good, how yourself?
Well, thank you for asking.
Are you here on the open MRI versus Allstate? 713?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good, I have a pair. Let me get you guys and see if we can't get started on your file. Okay, let us call case number 20156-713, open MRI of Livonia versus Allstate Insurance. This appears to be our second pretrial. Your respective appearances.
For the record, on behalf of the plaintiff, Arnold Reed, P46959.
Matt Brooks on behalf of defendant Allstate, P68855.
All right, gentlemen, as usual, I'm confused. When we were last together, you guys had were going to submit to me a stipulated order concerning discovery, and that apparently did not happen. What's going on?
That's correct. Yeah, after we finished the pretrial last time, I spoke with, it was attorney Arnold Reed Jr. and then sent over a proposed stip and order. I hadn't heard anything back, so I followed up on that and still didn't get a response regarding our proposed stip and order. So last week I did file a motion for leave to open discovery.
Mr. Reed?
Yeah, I certainly have no objection, Your Honor, to opening discovery in this case. This is a two-scan case, and we, send a demand over and actually would like to resolve it without having to go through the hassle of what we would consider to be needless discovery.
You guys want to go to the chat room now? Is it too early to do that?
I would go to the chat room. I don't think it's ever too early to try to resolve.
What about Mr. Brooks? You think it'd be worthwhile, or should I give you guys open your discovery and give you some time to?
I mean, I know that our client isn't going to want to entertain any settlement offers until we've at least had written discovery.
All right. Well, what I'll do, gentlemen, is I will open your written discovery. I'll give you a return date, and we'll get you on your respective ways. How about I have you guys back on June 1? Does that work for both of you?
I am out of town, Your Honor. I'll be out of the country until after June 1.
How about June 8?
Let's see. Yeah, June 8th should work.
And what about you, sir?
That works for me.
All right, June 8th, 2021, at 10 a.m., we'll try this again. Your written discovery, gentlemen, is now open.
Does that include taking depositions, Judge?
Right now, we're just opening written discovery, Mr. Reed. As you know, depositions are the most expensive form of discovery. So the object of the exercise is a prompt and inexpensive resolution. I start with
Yes.
deposition fees, then I find it very difficult to resolve fire.
Usually, Judge, you're 100% correct. It is expensive. I'll leave that up to the court's discretion. It just kind of goes a little bit away in some instances when the adjuster understands that they have to get in hot seat. But I'll leave it to the court's discretion. If down the road we need to do it, then I will ask permission from the
We'll see where
court.
we go from there. But I think what we should do is let's start off with the cheap stuff. We're talking about a limited number of scans. Let's get our written discovery open. We'll check with you guys again, June 8th at 10 o'clock.
And just for the record, Your Honor, we've done initial disclosures in this case. So we received defendants too, I believe, and we sent ours out just so the court's aware of that.
Yeah, I had checked that at our first pretrial.
Okay.
See, quite frankly, I found that by requiring the 2.3028 disclosures, and I really don't understand why they were not required in district court. Most of the time that resolves both sides discovery needs, but apparently that's not where we are here. So be it. We'll talk to you again then, gentlemen, June 8th. What's my thing? June 8th at 10 o'clock. Have a safe trip, Mr. Reed.
Thank you so much, Judge.
Okay. Thank y'all for coming in. We're off the
Thank
record.
you. Thank you, Your
Thank
Honor.
you. I believe we have one other case in front of you, Judge, as well.
Yeah, I got some other ones and lawyers ahead of you too, Mr. Reed. You want to go back to the waiting room?
Yes.
All right, who's at telephone 1313433?
Bruce White. It's 9433, I think. I'm
Yeah, what's your name?
Bruce White.
Bruce White. Okay, let me see.
Correct.
See what I have here for Midland funding. I think I have Michael Gothals. Hold on, sir.
Sure.
Gothals, what brings you here today?
Good morning, Your Honor. I'm here for a pretrial in Discover Bank versus Norman Brock, case number.
Okay, I don't have Mr. Brock. I thought
Someone's on the phone.
yeah, that's someone else. That's someone else. So I'm gonna put you back in the waiting room.
That's fine. He does have an attorney.
Oh, okay. Do you know the attorney's name?
Trevor Stratton is the attorney who filed the
okay.
answer.
I think I see Mr. Stratton. All right, Mr. White, you're gonna go back to the waiting room,
Okay.
and I'll bring Mr. Stratton out. Trevor Stratton is his name?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Mr. Stratton, good morning.
Good morning, Your Honor.
What are you here for?
I'm here for Brock.
Discover Bank versus Brock?
That's it.
Okay. That's not the name that's showing up on your tag-in. That's why I didn't know you were here. You could have done
Yeah,
it
Your Honor, I haven't figured out how to change it until I'm actually on the call.
earlier.
I don't know if there's a way to do it from the main website, but I know that once I'm here on the call, I can hit rename from the little drop-down menu.
Well, when I'm looking for a pair, because I've got a stack of names, I'm looking for match names. So you get looked over. In any event,
Understood.
This is case number 21149-332, Discover Bank versus Norman Brock. This is our initial pretrial. Your respective appearances, gentlemen.
Good morning, Your Honor. Michael Gothals, P number 48992, of counsel to the law firm of Buckles and Buckles, appearing on behalf of Discover Bank.
Good morning, Your Honor. Trevor Stratton, P65124 on behalf of the defendant.
Okay, guys, we open your written discovery on this matter. How's that coming?
Well, the plaintiff hasn't conducted any discovery, and I don't think we plan to.
What about you, Mr. Stratton? You going to conduct any written discovery?
No, I won't have any discovery.
Okay, so then let's close our discovery then. Anybody going to file dispositive motion?
We very likely will, Your Honor, the plaintiff.
All right, have y'all talked?
Your Honor, I'm trying to get an offer from my client. They're working through a debt resolution company, as all of my defense cases are. They haven't presented me with an offer. I did ask them, I think it was maybe on Friday, for an offer, but they haven't responded yet. So I don't know if they're ready to settle yet.
Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to note the discovery is closed. I'll give you a June 1st return date. June 1st, does that work for everybody?
Yes, Your Honor, at 10 a.m.
At 10 o'clock. Mr. Stratton?
Yep,
And
no problem.
we could also, would it be possible to have a motion heard on that date? If we did quickly file a summary disposition motion? I don't know if we will.
As long as Mr. Stratton has his 21 days, I can hear the motion.
Very good, Your Honor.
So there's really nothing else we can accomplish today, I take it.
I would
Correct,
say,
Your Honor.
yes, Your Honor.
I said, so we did June 1st at 10 o'clock, your discovery is closed. Now, if you get your motion filed timely, remember Mr. Stratton's entitled to 21 days from the time before the hearing. So whatever the 21 days before June 1st would be, if you get it filed by that time, we try to get it heard. If not, on June the 1st, I'll be able to give you a date for that hearing. And it should be short because you would have picked, Mr. Stratton would have had his 21 days or roughly there too.
Yes, Your Honor, and we'd welcome hearing from Mr. Stratton's office if he does have an offer to present
Okay,
before then, or after that date.
you guys do whatever you're gonna do.
Thank you,
Yes, Your
Judge.
Mr. Stratton, I am totally unable to offer you any technical advice. I'm probably the least technical guy in the room.
Fair enough. I'll see if I can figure it out.
All right, you guys have a good day.
Thank you.
Judge.
You too, Your Honor.
Off the record. Thank you. Good morning, Ms. Roddy.
Good morning, Your Honor.
What brings you here today?
I'm here for pretrial on open MRI of Livonia George Henderson versus Titan Insurance Company.
And that's 322, last three digits?
Yes.
Okay, I think Ms. Beverly has that one. I can't seem to get her. Oh, here she comes. Ms. Beverly? I'm looking at an empty chair. Let me put her back in the waiting room because I have Mr. Reed as well. Let's see if I can bring him in. All right. Do I have both parties on 20160322, open MRI of Livonia versus Titan Insurance?
I'm here, Judge Attorney Arnold Reed, P46959 on behalf of Open.
Okay. And Ms.
Good
Roddy?
morning, Good morning, Your Honor. Catherine Rhodey on behalf of defendant Titan Insurance Company,
And your bar number?
P83529, Your Honor.
All right, people, given the fact that we have killed half the trees in America for this file, why isn't this done?
Well, we received the motion, Your Honor, for summary disposition recently. We have not had a chance to respond to it at this juncture. We don't have a claim file. We send out interrogatories in production asking for it in March, and we don't have a claim file at this
Let's stop
juncture.
right there. Why haven't you provided the claim file, ma'am?
Your Honor, I do have showing that the claim file, along with our initial disclosures and privilege log, were sent on March 7th, Your Honor.
Yeah, because we had Mr. Reed, we had previous pretrials, and I'm surprised that you say you didn't have the claim log. Because
We only have the privilege log, Judge.
the non-privilege log.
Yes, their privilege log. If she could send the claim file to me, we could respond to the motion. Our deadline is not up at this juncture, but it's based on fraud. And if the court grants it, that's fine. If the court denies it, that's fine.
I can resend it. It looks like it was sent to H. Beverly at
Mhm.
Arnold Reed, but I can have it resent
Yeah.
over to you.
Yeah, and then that
That's
way
fine.
you can respond to the motion or talk about trying to resolve it in lieu of arguing it. But I know it's based on fraud and some other things.
All right, what we're gonna do then, you're gonna send that, that file on Ms. Rhodey, and I'm gonna give you a date right now. No, that would be, no, you don't have that file yet. Okay, let me give you then a short date to make sure that this file has been transmitted. And then we can give you a date for the hearing on the motion for summary disposition. Does that make sense?
That makes sense.
Yes, Your Honor.
That work for you, ma'am? Okay.
Yes, that works.
Let's get y'all a short date first. Okay. How about May the 18th? Does that work for you? Not for the hearing on the motion, for a short date to make sure that everybody has in hand the things that they need to respond to this motion.
That
Yes,
works.
Your Honor.
That's going
Would
to
you
be,
like us to come back in on Zoom, Your Honor, May 18th?
yeah, I'll just give you, I'll adjourn the date to May 18th,
Okay.
10 o'clock. And the whole purpose of that short pretrial will be just two things. First, to make sure that the file, the issue has been transmitted. And secondly, if you haven't settled the file, then we will set a date for the hearing on the motion for summary disposition. That work for everybody?
That works, Judge.
Yes, Your Honor.
May 18th at 10 o'clock.
Thank you,
That
Judge.
works. Thank you, Your Honor.
Now, given that we are not curing cancer, solving homelessness, or world hunger, it's just a fifth case. Get it settled.
Yes, Your Honor.
We'll try.
All
Thank you, Your Honor.
Y'all have a good day. May 18th at 10 o'clock, we'll do this again.
Thank you,
Thank
Your Honor.
you.
You have a nice day.
Thank you. You do the same. We're off now. That done for you, Mr. Reed?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right.
Thank you.
Have a good day, sir. Mr. Corpus,
Yes, Judge.
what brings you here today?
I am here on behalf of Midland Funding against defendant Bruce White. It's a
Okay,
pretrial.
I have him.
All right.
Hello?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, we are on the record calling case number 2114835, Midland Funding versus Bruce White. Let me have your respective appearances.
Good morning, Judge. Matthew Kuipers is coverage counsel on behalf of Midland Funding.
Bar number.
P71348.
And what is your name, sir?
Bruce White.
Is it your intention to represent yourself in this matter?
Yes, that's correct, Your Honor.
You have an absolute constitutional right to do that. What you do not have is to write your own set of rules, civil procedure, your own rules of evidence, and your own statutes. If you elect to represent yourself, as is your constitutional right, the same rules that bind that lawyer will bind you. You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, gentlemen, where are we on this file?
Judge, it's my understanding this is just set for a pre-trial. It looks like there's been some payments made on the account, and I believe a judgment has been sent out to the defendant. Is that your understanding, Mr. White?
Yeah, I've made about 4 payments, and I do have a payment arrangement, Judge, for $107.50 a month. And they're taking it out of my account every month. They took it out yesterday.
Correct.
All right, then I need that judgment, gentlemen.
That's what we're working on, Judge. Mr. White, just so we make sure we get this to you properly, can you confirm your address is the 8900 West Outer Drive?
Detroit, Michigan, 48219, that's correct.
Yep, okay. So Judge, it looks like we do have a consent payment arrangement. We're just waiting to get that signed and we'll get that filed with the court.
All right, so what I will do is I will give you a May 28th date, just to make sure that we don't lose your file. I have the paperwork by that time. Does that work for both of you?
Works for me, Judge.
Yes, sir.
May 28th.
Yes, sir.
Clock it is, gentlemen. And I'll look forward to that consent judgment prior to that time, so you won't have to come in. Anything else for the
Okay.
Not for me, Judge.
No, not with me.
All right, gentlemen, thank you both for coming in. We're off the record.
Thank you, Judge.
Have a good day. Be safe.
Thank you.
You too.
All right. Bye.
We are on the record calling file number 211444315, Jefferson Capital System versus Charlene Chapman. What is your name, ma'am?
Her name is Charlene Chapman.
By notice dated April 5, 2021, this matter set for pretrial today, May 4 at 10 o'clock. It is currently 10:35. Defendant has appeared. Plaintiff has failed to appear. No good call of that failure having been shown. The matter is dismissed without prejudice. Send you out in order, ma'am. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you, thank
Off
you.
the record. Yes, ma'am. Have a good
Yes.
day. All right. Good morning, Ms. Francis.
Good morning, Judge. How are you?
I'm good. How are you today?
I'm good.
What brings you here?
I have Citibank versus Woody Green, 043.
Okay. Let's see here. I do not seem to have that individual. So you're
Okay.
off the waiting room.
Thank you, Judge.
Which one? Citibank versus Green Francis. Off to the waiting room with you.
Morning, Judge.
Mr. Alton, good morning. What file do you have today, sir?
I am here on two files for Greg Pattison, Affiliated Diagnostic versus City of Detroit and Northwest Labs versus City of Detroit.
Got it. Let's see. I think I saw Mr. Rising here. Let me see. I have so many people covering, it's kind of hard to. No, I don't. Oh, there he is. Let's see, Mr. Rising.
Good morning, Scott.
Good morning, Mike. How you doing?
Pretty good. How about yourself?
Good. Good to see you.
Okay, this is 021, correct?
Yes.
We're gonna call case number 21144021, Affiliated Diagnostic versus City of Detroit. This appears to be our initial pretrial. Your respective appearances.
Good morning, Your Honor. Scott Rising appearing on behalf of the plaintiff in this matter, Affiliated Diagnostics of Oakland, P number 63724.
Good morning, Your Honor. Michael Lawton appearing on behalf of the City of Detroit, P 81884.
All right, gentlemen, have you both made your initial disclosures?
Yes, we have sent ours.
And you said yours,
Yes,
Mr.
Your Honor.
Rising? Okay.
I believe so as well, Your Honor. Yep. Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, I don't need the disclosures, but send me a proof of service that you sent them. So there's really nothing we can do at this point. We're pretty early in the file. So why don't I just give you guys a return date? What are we talking about here in terms of dispute, Mr. Rising?
There is $17,800 outstanding in terms of medical bills, Your Honor.
Yeah, but we're talking about what type of medical bills are we talking about?
Oh, I'm sorry. This is an MRI facility.
Yeah,
These are for MRIs.
Yeah, okay. And I take it, Mr. Alton, you have other affiliated diagnostic cases?
Yes, Your Honor.
And I take it you guys have a percentage that you always settle for. Let's get it done.
I'll pass along the message, Your Honor.
How about I have you guys back on June the 1st? Does that work for both of you?
That's fine.
How about
Did you say June the 1st or June the 3rd? I'm sorry.
June 1?
June 1. Okay, perfect.
June 1 at 11 o'clock. We'll do this again. And I'll note that your initial disclosures have been made. Anything else we can accomplish today?
I don't believe so, Your Honor.
Anything for
That's
you,
it.
sir?
Nope.
All right, let's get it done. We know where we're going. All we're arguing about is how long it's going to take to get there. Thank you, gentlemen.
Perfect. Thank you, Your
Have a
Honor.
good day.
You too.
We're off the record.
All right, stay safe. Take it easy, Mike.
Mr. Alton goes to the waiting room. All right, let's try Mr. Cusmeric. Mr. Neal? What brings you here today?
Morning, Your Honor. Have a follow-up pretrial for Community Choice Credit Union versus Peoples.
I think I saw her. Let me check that and see. Yeah. Okay, we are on the record calling file number 201682211. This file is entitled Community Choice Credit Union versus LaShanta Peoples. Can I have your respective appearances?
Morning, Your Honor. Wesley Neal on behalf of Community Choice Credit Union, P number 80307.
And what is your name, ma'am?
LaShanta Peoples.
All right. Did you send a copy of your answer to the complaint to the other side like we did? I instructed you at our last free trial?
Yes, I did.
You received that, Mr. Neal?
Yes, we received it at the end of, not last week, but the week before.
Okay. Then where are we on this file?
We did have a chance to review the file, Your Honor. Having reviewed it, we wish to issue some discovery. I believe we put some together, just written requests of the defendant. Additionally, Your Honor, having reviewed the answer, it doesn't seem the defendant is really contesting the merits of the case, but more looking for payment arrangements. Obviously, I can't force her into coming to terms on that, but I wonder if the court would entertain a default if she's not defending against the action with any kind of meritorious defense.
Well, if you file any motion, it's my obligation to decide it. But I can't make a decision on a motion that hasn't been filed.
Yes, Your Honor.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open your written discovery and I'll give you folks a return date. June 1st work for both of you?
Say that one more time, Your Honor.
June 1 at 11 o'clock?
That works, Your Honor. Thank you.
That works for you, Ms. Peoples?
Yes, it does.
Now, let me ask you both a question. Do you think it would be helpful for both of you to take a couple minutes to talk to each other?
I would be more than willing to speak with the defendant, Your Honor.
Ms. Peoples?
Yes. Yes.
All right, now, while I got you here, let me tell you what I'm going to try to do. I'm going to try to put you in one of my chat rooms. Now, I am not the most technically savvy guy, so this might go wrong. Let's at least try to do that, okay?
Okay.
So we're going to say Wesley Neal, assigned to room 1. Shanta Peoples, assigned to room 1. If that works. I'm certainly hopeful. Yep, okay, might have worked. All right, Mr. Ewells, what brings you here today?
I have a pretrial conference, Judge, on the level 1 physical therapy, the Progressive matter.
And you're representing who?
Progressive.
Now, let me see here. I think I have Ms. Abro here on that one. Let me check. Ms. Abro?
Good morning, Your Honor. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good, thank you.
What file are you here on?
I'm here on There and Back versus City of Detroit. It is.
Okay, I see you. Mr. Ewells, I don't have your opponent yet, so I'm going to put you back in my waiting room.
Okay.
Ms. Abro, I believe I have your opponent. You are with
Mary, it should be like,
I think I saw her.
yes, Mary Beth.
See, the problem is you guys keep showing up for each other. It's hard to keep track of who's doing what. That's all right. Let's see if she's going for you. All right, Ms. Cobbs.
Yes, good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. I have both sides, I believe, on 20168-851, There and Back Transport versus City of Detroit, your respective appearances.
Good morning, Your Honor. Christina Abro here on behalf of There and Back Transportation, P78224.
And good morning, Your Honor. Mary Beth Cobbs, P40080, appearing on behalf of defendant City of Detroit.
Okay, this is our first pretrial, so the question is whether or not our initial disclosures have been made.
They have, Your Honor, yes.
And
That's
Ms. Cobbs
correct.
made yours? Okay, what are we arguing about here?
It's a $9,800 bill.
Okay.
It's a transportation bill. I think we should be able to get this done. I know Sister Council sent me some discovery requests that I can get done. We just received those, I believe, on Friday. So I can get those out if you would like, but we did send our mandatory disclosures. It's a small bill. I'm hoping to just send a demand and try to get this resolved.
Okay, then the court has not opened discovery yet. So I'm kind of surprised to see Ms. Cobb sending out discovery. All I required was initial disclosures. You guys think you can resolve it without written discovery?
I can.
We received the bills just this morning from Sister Council's office, Your Honor. So I think that was what we were requesting.
So
So
let's then give you another return date and get you out of here then.
Okay.
So at this point, I'm not opening discovery, but I'll note that the disclosures have been made. June 8th, work for both of you?
Yes, Your Honor.
It works?
no, Your Honor, I have I'm sorry, no, that I have a conflict the morning of June 8th, Your Honor. I'm
June
sorry.
1st. How about June 1st?
June 1st will work, Your Honor.
Ms. Abro?
That will work, Your Honor.
June 1st it is.
At what time? 11?
7 o'clock like today.
Okay.
I take it there are other claims between There and Back in the City of Detroit?
Yes, I believe there are.
So you guys have a percentage that you use to resolve your case. Let's get it done.
We will work towards that. Thank you so much.
We'll move toward that effort, Your
We
Honor.
know where
Thank
we're
you.
going, come on, right?
That's
We know
right,
where
Your
we're
Honor.
going. All we're arguing about is how long it's gonna take to get there.
Exactly.
Yes.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Talk
Take
to you
care.
soon. Be safe. Okay. Where's my?
Good morning, Your Honor.
Mr. Cardalis, why are you here?
I am here for a pretrial that Your Honor ordered, I believe, on the gravity imaging Andrews case, the citizens.
And who's here from Falzone's office? I don't see anybody.
Your Honor, Sister Council and I spoke this morning. They're agreeing to voluntarily dismiss the case.
Oh, well, let's call your case. If they're gonna dismiss the case, they probably won't be coming.
Sounds good, Your Honor. Then what I'll do is I'll send her a stipulated order, and once it gets approved, I'll send it to the court.
You want 068?
I'm sorry?
Gravity imaging versus citizens? Is that right?
That's correct, Your Honor.
Let's call the case then.
All
We
right.
are on the record calling file number 21145-068. The file is entitled Gravity Imaging versus Citizens Insurance. Date and time set for pretrial. Your appearance.
Your Honor, for the record, Ed Cardelis representing defendant citizens.
Bar number.
P77376.
Counsel, I understood you to say that you and counsel for plaintiff had agreed this case will be dismissed. Is that correct?
That is correct, Your Honor. I spoke to Sister Counsel this morning. She indicated her client will be voluntarily dismissing this lawsuit. I will prepare an order, send it to her for review, and once it has been approved, I will submit it to the court for entry.
Who did you speak with?
I spoke to Attorney Sandy Toma, I believe, Your Honor, via email. I will confirm that.
I got it here right.
Sandra Toma.
Okay. I
Here's
got
Ms.
it right
Toma
here.
right now.
We can do it right now. All right. Ms. Toma.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Morning. This is the gravity imaging versus Citizens Insurance Case 21-145068. I have Mr. Cardalis on the line. Would you give me your appearance, please?
Yes, Sandra Toma, P84575, appearing on behalf of Plaintiff Gravity Imaging.
And as I understand it, you two have agreed this case will be dismissed.
Correct, Your Honor.
Don't want to play anymore.
No.
What can I say? Okay, I'll be looking forward. Are you going to dismiss it with prejudice or without, I should ask?
Without, we are waiting for the health insurance to kick in. And then if they pay, we would not be coming back, but just in case.
Okay. Do you want me to enter an order dismissing it without prejudice?
That would be wonderful, yes.
Okay, I'll go ahead then, and based upon your joint representations that the case will be dismissed, I will dismiss the matter without prejudice. I'll send out copies to you both today.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you both for coming in. We're off the record.
Thank you. Good to see everybody. Be well.
All right, be safe.
Take care.
Your Honor, I have another one on the docket, actually.
Oh, good. Because I was about to remove you. Hang on, let me do the other one first.
Thank you.
Okay.
My opposing is Mr. Ryan Ewells.
Oh, good, because I had called him earlier and he didn't know who he was looking for, apparently. Or you had not checked in, I'm not clear which. But in any event, let me finish this file, then we'll get him out of here because he was here early as well.
Okay.
21, 145, 160. All right, Mr. Ewells, where did I see you? There he is. Okay, I believe I have a pair now. Which file are you here, folks, here on?
We're here on level 1 physical therapy v progressive, Your Honor.
897, the last 3 digits?
Correct.
Okay, let's call your file. We are on the record with file number 20166-897. Level 1 physical therapy versus Progressive Michigan Insurance. Your respective appearances.
Good morning, Your Honor. Sandra Toma, P number 84575, appearing on behalf of Plaintiff Level 1 Physical Therapy.
And good morning, Your Honor. Ryan Ewells, P64647, on behalf of Defendant Progressive Insurance Company.
Okay. When we were last together on April the 6th, the parties were to submit a stipulated order concerning discovery. I didn't get that order.
It was sent, Your Honor. Let me confirm that it was, but I know it was.
Because I know we gave permission to sign our name, so.
Yeah.
I believe it was
the 6th is when you gave the consent, Sandra, the same day. I'm sorry. And then I believe it was the same day.
Yes.
And then it looks like we sent it on the 16th, 15th.
Okay, I don't have it as of yet, but that's not necessarily a surprise. You agreed to what? Written discovery?
Correct. And Your Honor, I think per our prior discussion, the parties went ahead and started engaging in that discovery just to get the ball rolling.
Okay.
And I know Sandra and I have had discussions about, I have a settlement demand from her that's been in my adjuster's hand for a while. And I know that I had a discussion with my adjuster this week, and we need to get the discovery responses. And then I suspect we may be able to try to get this one off your books in the not too distant future. Like, I'm hoping that means a couple of weeks.
Okay, then let's do this. Let's open your written discovery, and that way we won't be hung up with the paperwork when that comes around. In the meantime, Let me give you a return date and get you on your way. How about June the 8th? Does that work for both of you?
At what time, Your Honor?
It will be 11 o'clock like today.
Yes, that's
That-
okay.
That, and
That's
that works for me.
That's okay for everybody? June 8th, 2021 at 11 o'clock. And I will go ahead and I will just issue an order today, opening your written discovery. So we can just keep moving forward without any further delays. Anything else we can accomplish today?
That was it, other than, for defense counsel, we did submit our discovery responses on the April 12th. So as long as you guys have them, we're good.
You know, I see that as you're talking, so I apologize. Those have been given to my adjuster as well. So like I said, I don't anticipate, I think we'll be in touch, Sandra, here in the next week, 2 weeks.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, guys. Let's get this one done.
Thank you.
Off the record.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Be safe.
Okay. Bye.
Hello.
Ron, have you gone?
Mr. Zelinski, good morning.
Morning, Judge.
What file brings you here today, sir?
Do you want the case number or the name?
The last 3 digits would be great.
Okay. It's, just bear with me 1 second. Last 3 digits are 479.
Northwest Labs versus City of Detroit.
That's correct, sir.
I have Mr. Outland.
What's that?
I have the other side.
Oh, okay, wonderful.
Okay, I think I have both sides now. This is file number 2015647 Northwest Labs versus City of Detroit. Your respective appearances.
Good morning, Your Honor. Robert Zelinski appearing on behalf of plaintiff Northwest Labs, P number 82851.
Good morning, Your Honor. Michael Lawton appearing on behalf of the city of Detroit, P 81884.
Neither one of you guys are the guys whose names I'm looking for. All right. I wanted to know, this is our first pretrial after we had a failed pretrial, which led to a dismissal of the case. Have the 2.302A disclosures been made?
Your Honor, my office sent them to Mr. Pattison this morning, and they've been filed with the court this morning as well. I don't believe that the court has received it yet, but they have been filed.
Mr. Alden, what about the city?
The city has sent theirs, and I will be sure to have proof of service filed.
All right, then what I need to do, then I'll just give you a return date and get you on your way, because we can't obviously do anything because you haven't seen the other guys' disclosures. Is June 1st work for both of you?
Yep.
Yes, it does, Your Honor.
June 1st at 11 o'clock, and I'll note that the initial disclosures have been made. Is there anything else we can accomplish today?
No, Your Honor.
Nope, that's it, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Allen, I have another matter with you. Mr.
Okay.
Zelinski, you're all set to go.
Okay, thank you.
June 1st at 11 o'clock.
All righty.
Thank you.
What other matter was it, Your Honor?
Oh, I think I did you had two. I done your other one.
Right, yep.
Yeah,
So
you're
I'm
all
good.
set.
All right, thank you. Have a great day, Judge.
Thank you, sir. You too.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Mr. Kesmar, good morning.
Can you hear me okay?
What file do you have today?
I'm here for Baker College.
Okay, I think I have Ms. Mingo.
Okay.
We are on the record calling file number 2114967, Baker College versus Natasha Mingo. Date and time for what appears to be our initial pretrial, your appearance.
Good morning, Your Honor. Joshua Kosmeric for the plaintiff, Baker College.
Bar number.
P80941.
And what is your name, ma'am?
Good morning, Latasha Mingo, the defendant.
Is it your intention to represent yourself in this matter?
Yes, sir.
You have an absolute constitutional right to do that. What you do not have is to write your own set of rules of civil procedure, your own rules of evidence, and your own statutes. If you elect to represent yourself, as is your constitutional right, the same rules that bind that lawyer bind you. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right, where are we on this file, people? Have you done anything? Where are we on?
Your Honor, Ms. Mingo did file an answer. However, the only thing that we received is a fax cover sheet, and we did contact the court to see if the court had received the entire answer. And it's my understanding the court only received the cover sheet as well. So we do need a full and complete copy of Ms. Mingo's answer in this matter.
I'm sorry, sir. That's incorrect. The court mailed me a copy of everything they received, and they have the answer as well as the Zoom information.
Did you send it?
And so does the judge.
Excuse me, did you send it to the other side, ma'am?
No, the court sent it to the other side.
No, ma'am, that's your job. So this is what we're going to do.
I also sent a certified copy before it was stamped. Yes.
Did you send it to the other side, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
He has
not with the court stamp, but yes, sir, I did send it.
He hasn't received it. Send
I have a green card. If you will give me a moment to go get it, and I can give him the green card information.
Excuse me. Let me make sure we all understand this.
Okay, I'm sorry. Can you give me a moment so I can make sure I can hear you correctly?
Okay.
I'm turning up my computer so I can hear you correctly.
Make sure you can hear me correctly. It's important that you do.
Yes, sir. I can hear you now.
Good. And this is what we're going to do. You will send, and this is my order, this is not a request.
Yes, sir.
You will send to plaintiff's counsel copies of all the pleadings that you have filed with the court to this date. Any pleadings that you file going forward, you will send to the copies to the plaintiff's counsel as well and file proof of service of that. Do you understand that, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
All right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to open your written discovery. I'll give you a return date and we'll try this again. Does June the 8th work for both of you at 11 o'clock?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Your Honor.
June 8th at 11 o'clock. The court is going to open your written discovery at this time. And note that the defendant is ordered to send copies of all pleadings she has filed to the defendant, to the plaintiff. Is there anything else we can accomplish today?
Yes, sir. I also did submit the proof of service because I received a signed green card back from the plaintiff's office. So I tried to submit that as well. So I'm not sure what the court is uploading, because when I go to look at the documents myself to see what was received, the register of actions is kind of incomplete. It just says file received, forwarded to judge, as well as defendant. I also originally tried to reach out to the plaintiff's office to try to set up a payment plan. However, they have not got back to me.
Would you guys like to go to the chat room at this point?
Absolutely, sir.
What about you, Mr. Kesmar? You got something
That's fine.
worthwhile?
That's fine, Your Honor.
Okay, now let me see if I have one open, because my chat.
But just for the record, Your Honor, is the court in receipt of the defendant's complete answer? Because I'm showing that we called the court on April 28th. And we.
I have a set of pleadings that appear to be Latasha Mingo's answer in affirmative defense
Okay.
complaint. Then I have a copy of the summons, a copy of the complaint, and a number of other documents. It looks like copies of pleadings and proof of service. So apparently it's in my file. It may not be in yours. Okay. So let me put you guys, first of all, see if I can make it work. Put you guys in a chat room. Let's open my chat room. Let's open the breakout room.
When we're done, do you just want us to close out, Your Honor?
Yeah, you can just close out, because I will send out the order today.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Judge Robertson. If we can come to an agreement today, can we just proceed?
If you can come to agreement, you can certainly do that, ma'am, but there'll still be paperwork necessary to do that.
Okay, because, okay.
All right, I'm going to put you guys in the chat room. Hopefully you can work it out. I think I got him. Okay, good. Got that there. Hello? Hello?
Hello.
All right, I've got Ms. Francis. What file are you here on?
043, Judge.
All right, what is your name, sir?
Woody Green.
Well, the two of you are apparently a pair. Let's call your file then. This is file 211411043, Citibank versus Woody Green. This is the date and time for pretrial. Could I have your respective appearances?
Good morning, Your Honor. Navjot Francis, P72322, on behalf of Plaintiff's Attorney of Record.
And what is your name, sir?
Woody Green.
All right, this is your first pretrial. Is it your intention, sir, to represent yourself in this matter?
No.
Okay, then where's your counsel?
He's in his office. He's not with me.
He hadn't filed an appearance in the case. Until counsel files an appearance, they're not in the case. You understand that?
Yes.
The appearance is a document by which the attorney says, I am in the case representing a party or the other party. There's been no appearance filed here, sir. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open your written discovery at this time, and I'll give you a return date, and you can communicate all this to this lawyer, whoever he is. And if they're going to file the appearance, have them file the appearance.
Okay.
I'll give you a return date, June 8th. Does that work for everybody?
Yes, Judge.
Does that work for you, sir?
Yes, sir.
June 8th at 11 o'clock. We will have our next pretrial.
Okay.
If you're gonna retain counsel, have counsel file the appearance. The appearance is a document by which the attorney says he or she is in the case. You understand that, sir?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Is there anything else we can do today?
No, that's all for the day. I'll just get in touch with you.
Anything for you, Ms. Francis?
No, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right, thank you both for coming in. We're off the record.
Thank you. Let me call him. Oh, he
Good morning. We seem to be back.
Yes, sir. We got an alert that the breakout room was ending.
Yep. Did you guys, were you able to settle? Do you need
Judge,
some?
we have come to an agreement. And I'm gonna get that typed up and sent to the defendant. We should have it to the court in the next week or two.
Okay, then what I'll do is I'll give you a May 28th return date. Hopefully, if you have your consent judgment in by then, it won't be necessary for y'all to come in.
And will
Thank
that
you,
be at
sir.
11 a.m. as well, Your Honor?
Yep, it'll be at 11 a.m., May 28th at 11 o'clock. But the theory is I'll have your consent judgment by that time. And because of that, I will hold off on opening written discovery. I will hold off on Ms. Mingo sending you anything else. If you got it done, it's perfect.
Yes,
May
yes,
28th.
Judge Robinson, he also asked for to communicate via email. So he wants me to send him a copy of what the court received also.
Okay, May 28th then, May 28th at 11 o'clock. Hopefully we'll be done before then.
Yes, sir.
What's gonna happen, Ms. Mingo, is he's gonna draft a consent judgment, send it to you for your signature. Then you sign it and return to him, then it comes to the court. And now once I enter, that'll close the case on out. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Thank you both for coming in. Have a good day.
Thank you.
May 28th at 11 o'clock.